This is a story about 20 years ago in the summer, when I returned to the countryside with my wife and 5-year-old daughter. My parents' house in the Tohoku region is not an old house that has been passed down from generation to generation, but a relatively new-looking house that was about 20 years old at that time. On the day of our return trip, my wife, daughter, and I were scheduled to leave our home in Tokyo around 7 a.m. and take Tohoku Shinkansen from Tokyo Station. Before boarding, we bought our favorite lunches and drinks at the Tokyo Station kiosk, and got in line at the platform. Although we had reserved seat tickets for the three of us, we felt somewhat uncomfortable, as if we had to get in line quickly. So far, so normal. While waiting in line, I felt someone's eyes staring at us from somewhere, and I scurried around. Then, my daughter said, "What are you looking for?" "I'm holding hands with Mommy, so it's okay." She looked at me with a glare. My wife also looked at me with a bit of a glare. She is right, you've been so restless since a while ago. Do you know someone here? She asked curiously. I said, "No, it's not that. How can I explain? I've been feeling some strange stares." I said, and immediately my wife replied, "Oh, you too. I also have a strange feeling that someone is looking at me. I am not at ease either." What? Aren't you hungry? Isn't that why you're restless? I can't wait for the Shinkansen to come. Let's get on and have lunch soon. My daughter said this to me, still cheerful and smiling, and the tense atmosphere loosened up a bit. We boarded the Shinkansen without incident and sat down in our seats, enjoying our lunch and conversation as a family. When we arrived at the station, my daughter said, "Wow, we're here at last. Are Grandpa and Grandma waiting for us?" My wife exclaimed, "The air is really nice and fresh in the countryside. The sky in the countryside is so fresh. It's so different from Tokyo even in summer." She skipped to the exit of the station with our daughter. My wife was so excited that she seemed to have forgotten all about the strange stares she had felt on the platform at Tokyo Station, but I remained strangely haunted by it and followed them. The three of us got into a cab, told the driver where we were going, and headed for my parents' house. To K-Town, please. When I said this, the driver said, "Can the other person please get in the passenger seat here?" And he opened the door on the passenger side. What? There are only three of us. There is no one else other than us, I said. Isn't that person your companion? Because she's standing outside. The driver turned around. Huh. That's strange. She was following right behind you guys until just now. That's strange. She's already gone. Where did she go? The driver muttered to himself and closed the door on the passenger side. With a somewhat strange atmosphere, the cab left and headed for my parents' house. In the car, I asked my wife, "Who was there earlier? Was it the owner of the gaze I felt on the platform at Tokyo Station this morning?" I whispered in her ear. It's kind of scary. Do ghosts come out this early in the day? It's so creepy I feel like I'm going to pass out. My wife, who is not good at scary stories, looked a little pale. Well, it's around here, isn't it? Around the corner there, is that right? The driver asked. Yes, that's right. Please stop just after you turn there. Thank you very much. I thanked him and we got off. And just as the cab was about to leave, my daughter said in a loud voice, "Hey, Mom and Dad. You have to say bye-bye to our sister sitting in the front seat too. Bye-bye, sister." She smiled and waved her hand. The three adults, including the driver, froze at my daughter's words and actions and involuntarily looked at each other. After that, I didn't feel any stares and nothing happened, but it is an incident that I still can't forget. When I asked my daughter about it, she just said, "There was a sister with me that I don't know." And it still remains a mystery.